Hello, City of Punta Gorda. My name is Fabiana Solano, planner for the Urban Design Division. In the last video, city staff showed and explained the draft overlay districts or zones for Punta Gorda's new form-based code. In this video, I will explain and show the draft architectural standards for the new form-based code. Punta Gorda's existing land development regulations include architectural provisions in Article 7. This article outlines permitted architectural styles, which defer to the Historic District Architectural Design Guidelines. It also has allowable lot types and frontage definitions, as well as building design principles for residential, manufactured housing, shopfront and workplace, highway commercial, interchange commercial, and civic buildings. However, Article 7 still faces a few challenges. 1. There are some inconsistencies between what the zoning district standards allow and what the building design standards allow. 2. The architectural style provisions are contained in a separate set of historic district guidelines, which are entirely optional and difficult to enforce. 3. The regulations lack any visual representation and illustration, which make them difficult to understand. One of the key goals of the form-based code is to create a new set of architectural standards to regulate development in the historic and traditionally platted parts of Punta Gorda. Some of the existing provisions in Article 7 will remain to control commercial development outside the form-based code area, but the remaining standards, along with the key elements of the existing historic district architectural guidelines, will be folded into the new code. The architectural standards in the form-based code are comprised of three main sections: general building standards, frontage type standards, and architectural style standards. The general building standards include provisions that regulate the composition of the building facade, the transparency and number of windows required along the front of the building, entrances and access into the building, roof types and pitch, garages and accessory structures, exterior architectural elements like moldings, columns, bay windows, balconies, etc., and also building materials. The frontage type standards include which types of entry elements are permitted and/or required along the front of each building type, as well as establishing dimensional and design standards for each of these. The permitted frontage types include galleries, arcades, storefronts, lobby entrances, awnings, entry canopies, overhead balconies, forecourts, terraces, porticos, stoops, and porches. Finally, the architectural style standards define specific building composition and architectural detailing requirements for each permitted style, including more specific provisions for material selection, window and door types, and frontage types, as well as the typical architectural ornamentation expected for that style. The permitted architectural styles for the form-based code include Florida wood frame vernacular, folk Victorian, craftsman, Queen Anne revival, Colonial Georgian revival, neoclassical revival, mission, mid-century modern, masonry modern, and Main Street vernacular. Not all of these styles are permitted for each regulating district or overlay district, and they are not required at all for the Flex Commercial Corridor. We also wanted to remind you that there will be a presentation to the community and an open house coming up soon. The city's consultants on this project, Dovercoal & Partners, will present the proposed form-based code to the community on August 31st, 2021 at 6 p.m. at the Charlotte Harbor Events and Conference Center in the Hibiscus Hall. The following day, September 1st, 2021, members of city staff and the Dovercoal team will host an open house to receive questions and comments from the public at the Lashley Marina Community Room. There will be 3 sessions, 8 to 10 a.m., 12 to 2 p.m., and 5 to 7 p.m. That is all we have for this video. Stay on the lookout for the next video, where I'll summarize what happened at the presentation and open house of the proposed form-based code. See you then.